It's time now for the Peter Chill 5 o'clock news for this Saturday evening, May 9th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Your top news headlines here at 5 o'clock. Here, our top story at 5 is in Oklahoma City. Storms brought every rain and quarter size hail to parts of southwest Oklahoma on Saturday afternoon, but the greatest chance of potentially dangerous weather is on the Great Plains loom later in the day. I had to disappearance at a Baltimore rally Saturday. Princess weighed on the silver arrest in the city over the death of Freddie Gray while in police custody. With a new song, Baltimore, that the crowd's injustice will also called for an end to violence. In Seville, Spain, an Airbus A400 military transport plane crashed in the field in Seville on Saturday, killed 4 of the 6 people aboard, a government official said. Hundreds of men, women, and children, including fashion designer Donna Karan, marched across the Brooklyn Bridge on Saturday, demanding stricter gun laws and offered a litany of violent stories to show why such laws are needed. The worst Ebola outbreak in history is officially over in one of Africa's hardest hit countries, the World Health Organization announced on Saturday. Jeb Bush gave the commencement address at a Christian college in Virginia on Saturday, while most of the rest of the Republican presidential pack were speaking to a conservative summit in South Carolina. Russia staged its largest military parade since the breakup of the Soviet Union to commemorate the 70th anniversary of victory over Nazi Germany in World War II. A fortnight after he became Prime Minister, David Cameron launched an audacious coup like a pickpocket using a coin to distract his victim. The Tory leader took advantage of the hullabaloo surrounding the creation of the coalition to make a power grab. Inmates of an Iraqi prison outside Baghdad mounted a bloody escape Friday. Officials said leaving behind more than 30 dead prisoners and police in what loudly state escape was a coordinated operation. Civilians in the city of Sada in northern Yemen are struggling to flee Saudi-led coalition airstrikes targeted Houthi rebels, reporters and aid workers said. Just as the Obama administration was testing the possibility of a new talks with North Korea, Pyongyang entered the overture with a fresh show of force tested a new ballistic missile from a submarine. In Detroit, from a beach in Hawaii to a mosque in Alaska to Disneyland in California, Jamel Saint of Auburn Hills, Michigan recited the Muslim call to prayer in 50 states over the past month. In Greenville, South Carolina, Scott Walker, Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, and other Republican presidential aspirants hit considered hot buttons in a forum Saturday, emphasized religious freedom and counterterrorism. In Tuskegee, Alabama, Michelle Obama invoked the storied history of Tuskegee University as she urged new graduates to soar to their futures. In Greenville, South Carolina, Scott Walker is headed to Israel for the first time as a part of a crash course on foreign policy ahead of a likely run for president. The president's trip to South Dakota Friday made him the 4th commander-in-chief to visit every single state, a gesture or a worthwhile effort. At 5.4%, April's safely adjusted unemployment rate was the lowest it's been in 7 years, but essentially unchanged from March, according to Friday's jobs report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The Social Security Administration projects that its trust funds will be depleted by 2033, not an optimistic forecast, but it may be even bleaker than that. The latest mission from NASA's Messenger revealed some interesting findings, as Mercury reportedly had a magnetic field that has been active for over 4 billion years. Based on data collected from Hubble Space Telescope, scientists have concluded that the levels of cosmic gas in outer space are a lot more than initially recorded. The city of San Francisco banned smokeless tobacco at sporting venues around the city. And a look at New England Insulars here at 5:04. A Massachusetts state trooper was in the right place at the right time. Again, Trooper Donald Trumley helped save a suicide woman the same day, received condemnation for his actions, which took place on the same bridge. And second alarm fire in Lowell, Massachusetts, knocked down with a roof on the ground. And dealing with, as the fire department in Lowell dealing with brush fires at this time. Peter Chill News Time, 5:05. Time now for a travel report here on this Saturday evening here, 95 on the northbound side. It's slow from the airport connector to before Route 37 due to an accident 95 on the northbound side. Around Route 37 in Warwick on the southbound side of 95. As the northbound side is slow, expect a few delays on the southbound side. 185 on the southbound side, slow before Route 44 in Middleburg due to an accident before Route 44, which is exit 6, so expect some delays here. Route 3 on the southbound side, slow from Route 18 in Weymouth all the way up to Derby Street and Hingham on the southbound side. Northbound side, a little slow around Derby Street. 95 on the northbound side, slow around Route 120 in Kenton. 128 southbound, slow around Route 24 in Kenton. Route 3 on the southbound side, slow around the Braintree Split section here. Southeast Expressway is backed up from the Pike all the way up to the Braintree Split. Northbound side, Southeast Expressway, slow from Dorchester all the way up to Boston and 93 in both ends, slow. We get an accident on the Tippecanoe Tunnel on the southbound side around North Station, so expect some delays here. 95 on the southbound side, backed up from the Mass Pike all the way up to Route 1 in Norwood on the southbound side of Route 120, doing an accident on 120 on the southbound side around Great Plain Avenue in Needham, so expect some delays here. The on-ramp to 195 from the Mass Pike to Westboro, a little slow. The on-ramp to Mass Pike 290 and 395, slow. 395 on the southbound side, accident around Route 12 in Oxford, so expect some delays here. Mass Pike on the eastbound side, a little slow from the Charlton stretch here, so expect some delays here due to an accident in that area of Mass Pike in Charlton here. 213 on the westbound side, slow before Route 93 in Mitsuen due to an accident. 213 on the eastbound side here. 120 on the northbound side, we got an accident on Route 1 up in Linfield, so expect some delays. It's 120 on the southbound side, slow from 95 in Peabody to Route 1. And we got an accident on 128 on the northbound side around Route 3 in Woburn, so expect some delays. 128 southbound side, so from Route 129 Wakefield all the way up to 93 in Reading here. Mass Pike on the westbound side. It's backed up from 93 all the way out to Boston University. Mass Pike on the eastbound side. Slow around the Austin-Branton tolls there. Up in New Hampshire, it's looking good on all the highways, byways of the Granite State and Main Turnpike here on the southbound side. A little slow in the York section of the Main Turnpike here. But otherwise, you're good to go on the Main Turnpike from York all the way up in Augusta here. And take a look what is going on the T here on this Saturday evening here on the subway systems. It's looking good on the commuter rail. Commuter rail and the ferries are looking good on the MBTA. Peter Jello News on 508, and it's time now for a weather report here on this Saturday evening here. For the night, there's a fog after 2 a.m. west. Increased clouds will lower at 57 degrees. Southward about 5 to 9 miles becoming common in the evening here. Sunday, patch fog before 8 a.m. west. Most of the clouds, the ground becoming sunny skies about 80 degrees. Southwest with about 6 to 10 miles because the is 28 miles per hour. For Sunday, patch fog after 2 a.m. west. Most of the clouds low about 60 degrees. Southwest with about 6 to 8 miles per hour here. Monday, slight chance of showers. Patch fog before 8 a.m. west. Most of the clouds are about 75 degrees. Southwest with about 5 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 20%. Monday night, chance of showers will be up to 1 a.m. Patch fog after 2 a.m. west. Clouds got low about 57 degrees. And probably becoming southwest 5 miles per hour after midnight. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Tuesday, chance of showers. Thunderstorms also possible after 1 p.m. Patch fog before 8 a.m. west. Most clouds are about 79 degrees. Chance of precipitation 40%. Tonight, chance of showers and thunderstorms before 9 p.m. Port clouds got low about 56 degrees and chance of precipitation 30%. Wednesday, most sunny Port clouds got about 69, low about 44 degrees. Thursday, most sunny, most clouds got about 64, low about 42 degrees. Friday, sunny Port clouds got about 70, low about 46 degrees. And for Saturday, most sunny skies are about 74 degrees. North temperature at 509, standing at 71 degrees with a few clouds. And that's going to be it for Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on it's May 9th, 2015 on a Saturday evening. Peter, have a good evening and I'll see you for 11 o'clock report. Have a good evening.